Welcome to Auntie Chats and Tarot. Welcome in, Pisces. Let's get right to your message. Thank you to all of you who have supported this channel. I really appreciate it. Remember, not everything's going to resonate. Take what does, leave the rest. Take what helps you to help yourself and leave the rest. If you're interested in the cards I'm using, I do have them listed in the description box. Great cards. Okay, here we go. Let's get to it. Pisces, what's your message for today? Something about you're supposed to be in a position of leadership, but I feel like you're turning it down, or something's happening there where you're not. 9 of Cups in the reverse, 5 of Pentacles, the Emperor. Yes, exactly. You're supposed to be in some sort of leadership position, and I feel like you feel like, yeah, okay, I've got this, I can do this. But there's something here where someone has said something to you that you are adopting to, like you are not able to do something. There's a feeling of not being able to do it or not getting the opportunity to do it. And yeah, this not coming in. Let's get a little further here. Is this coming from you or someone else? And you've just decided to, yeah, it's coming from your competition, 5 of Swords here, and you've adopted it. You've been somehow talked into this. Well, Spirit's saying the reason this person is saying these things to get into your head is because they're your competition and they know that you can beat them. Okay, so the Moon in the reverse, and this is going to become very evident to you, if not after this read, as you start to piece this together, but as things start to unfold here more. What else do we have here? Yeah, and I feel like maybe this person is someone that you feel like you can trust. That's why you've taken what they've had to say to heart here. I feel like you've really taken it to heart. But Spirit's saying, nope, let's take another look at this. 9 of Pentacles and the Temperance. You're good right on your own. Yeah, you don't need this person, and that might also be why they're trying to get in your head and say that, you know, you really can't handle this opportunity or something like that. You can't handle it without them or what have you. But Spirit is very clear on this. You are very balanced and you are a leader, and you will be successful on your own. Successful to the point where you can give to others advice monetarily, however you choose, and still be very fine on your own. So take that couple of phrases and turn that into a mantra for yourself, because I feel like it's the key part of this read. The Hermit, yeah. And, you know, sit with your mantra, whatever it is you choose to be saying to yourself, and note the enlightenment that comes to you here as far as what this situation really is about and how you really feel about self. High Priestess. Yeah. And I feel like as you dive more into this, whether this is just sitting quietly or in a meditative state, you're going to find that you're going to come to really very clear conclusions about this person and their manipulation tactics, okay? And so I feel like it's going to be, you know, slightly a shock, but I feel like also you'll take it in stride, knowing that, you know, that's just the leadership in you, where you are able to look at something face value, straight on for face value, and say, yeah, okay, I didn't see this, but now that it's pointed out, I can follow the trail here. I can see where a case could be made. And yes, I am considering that this is the case, that somebody is trying to get into my head and make me think less of myself in the area of a leadership role here, while they run with it. The Devil. Or even in some cases, some people will have this voice not running with something, but they don't want you to run with it either. Something like that. Yeah, it's toxic on a variety of levels for a variety of different people that I'm speaking to here, but the message is still the same. Place judgment here, or, you know, everything comes out for you here with the Judgment card. You're able to see things more clearly, and with the Queen of Cups here, you know, you've been very hard on yourself based on something somebody else has said about you. But Spirit's saying what they've said is not true. Use your good intuition with the High Priestess out here and reevaluate this, because you have acted on it. You have acted on it. 2 of Pentacles. Yeah, they've thrown a lot at you to kind of get you off kilter, off balance, and off regarding thinking how you think about yourself and what you know in your heart you're perfectly capable of doing. It's some sort of kind of predatory energy, I feel. 3 of Cups in the reverse. Yeah. Someone trying to break things up here for you. You're meant for strong collaborations, people behind you, 3 of Pentacles, 2 of Wands, 8 of Pentacles, and particularly in the work environment, I do feel like I felt strongly it was work at the beginning of this. Yeah. Don't sit where it's comfortable, and certainly don't sit where somebody else tells you to sit, because they've decided that's where you belong. You decide where you belong, and then you sit accordingly, okay? I feel like that's the main point of the read, and my reads have been very succinct this morning. Yeah, 7 of Swords tells me you're buying into some sort of illusion here that somebody wants you to buy into. And it's okay, you know, don't beat yourself up about that. The key is to nurture yourself here during this evaluation and redoing of the energy, rethinking this. It's probably somebody that you've thought has been a good friend to you for a long time. I'd reevaluate that as well. And, you know, for some of you, it's not a friend. Someone who's definitely holding you back. And we see that in a variety of different ways. And this comes out too, this card about being bound. They want you to not excel where they cannot, or they want you to not excel and stay where they want to stay. This is up to you, though. Again, the message is you decide where you want to be. You decide where you want to sit. What table do you want to be at? And then that's the table you make sure you're at, okay? So that is your message, Pisces. Use your good intuition. You have great instincts, good intuition. So just rethink this a little bit, because I feel like somebody's coming at you that you feel like you can trust. And for whatever reason, there'll be a variety of reasons why they're trying to get into your head. You'll figure that out. It'll become more apparent now as you kind of walk through this a little slower and look at the inconsistencies. Let's grab one more oracle here. The inconsistencies of your relationship with them. Take a look at that, okay? One more oracle. Prayers being answered. And also get your spirit team involved. They're always a huge help. Get them involved. Say, help me to see this. Help me to see this situation clearly. Help me to see and feel my inner leadership that I know used to be there, or that I know is there. Yeah, pray. Prayers being answered. Yeah, it's a great reminder. Prayers are very powerful, of course. If that is something you're into. And if not, maybe it's time to give it a little go. Give it a try. Try it for a couple of weeks. See if it doesn't stick and become something that you do enjoy and find strength in. Connection, yeah. Forgive. Forgive yourself here. Don't be harsh on yourself. We've said it a couple times. Just forgive yourself for not believing in self. But rethink this. Know the whys of why you're in this position. And start getting in your own corner. That's your message, Pisces. I hope you've liked it. If you have, please do like, share, subscribe, comment. Helps the channel to grow. And until next time, let's remember who we are. Let's remember our self-worth. If you're inclined, please do utilize the link below for Buy Me a Coffee. Thanks for joining me.